Welcome to this video. Starting today, I'll be launching a series of videos introducing Japanese city pop artists. This is the first episode, and I'll be presenting a band, Happy End. Though this band was only active for a short 2 to 3 years, they profoundly influenced the development of Japanese rock music. After their disbandment, each member's individual journey also made significant contributions to Japanese pop music. Happy End was a pioneer in creating and performing folk rock in Japanese. At the time, the vast majority of Japanese musicians were playing emerging Western rock music in English, but Happy End insisted on crafting songs in Japanese, blending the Western folk rock style. This laid the foundation for Japanese rock music. In the autumn of 1969, after the dissolution of the band April Fool, Hiromi Hosono and Takashi Matsumoto formed a new band called Valentine Blue. Later, they invited Aiichi, Otaki and Shigeru Suzuki to join, forming the groundbreaking Japanese folk rock band, Happy End. The band operated for just over 2 years, but disbanded in 1972 due to conflicts among members, concluding their legendary musical journey.
Introduction to the 4 band members. Hiromi Hosono. He is bassist, guitarist, keyboardist, and vocalist. After the band's breakup, he formed Yellow Magic Orchestra. His musical style, spanning from folk rock to eroculate music, was always avant-garde. Aiichi Otaki. He is guitarist and vocalist. After the disbandment, he pursued a career as a solo artist and produced songs for others, creating several classic city pop works. Shigeru Suzuki. He is guitarist and vocalist. Post-disbandment, he also developed as a solo artist, formed other bands, and composed songs for other artists. Takashi Matsumoto. He is drummer and lyricist. After the band dissolved, he focused on writing lyrics for other artists, becoming a prominent figure in the Japanese music industry.
Why Spotlight? Happy End. During their era, the Japanese rock scene was heavily influenced by the West, with most bands mimicking Western groups and predominantly singing in English. However, Happy End stood apart. They aimed to create a distinctly Japanese form of rock, expressing heartfelt emotions and everyday life through their native language. Takashi Matsumoto's insistence on writing lyrics in Japanese profoundly shaped the future of Japanese rock and pop music, setting a precedent for authentic local expression. Their inspiration came from bands like Buffalo Springfield, Moby Grape, and Grateful Dead, blending folk rock and a touch of psychedelic elements. Crucially, their use of Japanese lyrics made their music feel both familiar and fresh to Japanese listeners. In 1970, Happy End released their debut self-titled Japanese album, Happy Endo, through the Underground Record Club, Japan's first independent label. This album caused a sensation upon release, because they dared to sing rock in Japanese. It sparked a heated debate known as the Japanese rock controversy. The music scene split into two camps. One believed rock had to be sung in English, to be authentic and to appeal to international markets. The other supported Happy End, arguing that Japanese could convey more genuine emotions. Through their music, Happy End proved that Japanese rock was not only viable, but incredibly captivating. In 1971, they released their second album, Kazamachi Roman, widely regarded as their masterpiece. The song, Gather the Wind, from this album was later featured in the film Lost in Translation, bringing Happy End's music to a global audience. Although the album didn't achieve massive sales at the time, over the decades, it has been celebrated by music magazines, often topping critics' lists as a timeless classic. In 1972, the band recorded their third album, Happy End, at Sunset Sound Studios in Los Angeles, produced by American producer Van Dyke Parks. This album was more experimental, with tracks like Sayonara America, Sayonara Nippon, expressing complex feelings about American culture. This album was released in February 1973. The recording experience in the US provided invaluable inspiration for their future work. For example, it motivated Aiichi Otaki to establish his own music studio. However, tensions among members led to the band's breakup before the album's completion. Despite their brief existence, Happy End left behind 3 timeless albums, still revered as cornerstones of modern Japanese music.
After their disbandment, the members of Happy End each made their mark. In 1978, Haruomi Hosono founded Yellow Magic Orchestra, pushing the boundaries of Nepali music. Aiichi Otaki and Shigeru Suzuki's solo works laid the groundwork for city pop. Takashi Matsumoto continued writing lyrics. They not only ushered in the era of Japanese language rock, but also made significant contributions to the development of Japanese pop music. Artists like Tajuro Yamashita and even American band Yo La Tengo have cited Happy End as an influence. Due to their avant-garde style, Happy End didn't gain widespread recognition from the general public during their time. It was later generations who truly appreciated their music. Their songs were featured in films, and music magazines lauded their work, elevating their status to new heights. Even though Happy End songs are over 50 years old, they still feel timeless when played today. Their early folk rock style, infused with psychedelic and laid-back vocals, creates a relaxing and stress-relieving vibe. Through their lyrics, listeners can also glimpse the Japanese lifestyle and culture of that era. If you enjoy this style, go check out their music. You're sure to be pleasantly surprised. Happy End teaches us that music knows no boundaries, but singing from the heart in one's own language is the most authentic and moving way to express emotions. Do you like this band? Share your favorite song in the comments. See you next time. We'll introduce more city pop artists in future videos, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. That's all for this brief introduction. Let's give thanks to the artists for their creations and performances. Please support official music releases. For example, you can join YouTube Premium and add your favorite artist songs to your YouTube music playlist for ad-free, on-the-go listening. Disclaimer: this video's information and images are sourced from the internet and compiled by Dusty City. This is unofficial content intended for reference only. If there are any errors, please discuss them in the comments. If copyrighted music is used, all ad revenue will go to the copyright holders. This video is solely for educational and promotional purposes related to city pop.